Welcome to the Helix Group, your transformation experts. Now let's take a look at what a change masquerading as a transformation looks like. As you review the change model being shown, let's talk about some of the reasons that this qualifies as a change and not a transformation. One of the first initiatives that we want to identify as being skipped in a change is organizational design. In a change, we see the organization continue to fall back on a hierarchical command and control structure, and they do it in some tricky ways. To demonstrate this, let's talk about, quote, doing Agile and moving to products. Often when we see an organization undertake what they call an Agile transformation, we will see them displace some middle management as a sort of token attempt that they're trying to flatten the organizational structure and empower teams. The tricky part comes in when they make the move towards products. One of the first things these organizations do is create what they're calling a product operating model, POM. But when you look closely under the covers, it's not a POM in any way or shape. It's instead a framework they've put around the product. This framework is just an attempt to hide the fact that they have shifted the hierarchical command and control structure to products now. Lastly, part of organizational design is understanding Conway's law and team topologies. Yet when we talk to many practitioners and organizations, they're not familiar with either concept. Another initiative that gets skipped in a change masquerading as a transformation is baselining the organizational culture and behaviors. If you listen to most practitioners talk about Agile, DevOps, or agility, you hear keywords like philosophy, mindset, culture, or behaviors thrown out constantly. Yet nobody actually baselines the current culture or behaviors so that you know what adjustments you need to make and can measure your progress. We also need to mention here that when we run our adapt immersive learning with practitioners and cover organizational culture and behaviors, most practitioners tell us that you can't measure culture and behaviors. This is simply not the truth. Not only can you measure them, but it's critically important in a real transformation that you do so. To highlight this importance, we offer a couple of quotes. You can't improve what you don't measure, often attributed to Peter Drucker. Of course, remember that measurements aren't an end-all. Culture eats strategy for breakfast, also from Peter Drucker. There are many other initiatives and issues in change masquerading as a transformation. We'll cover them in our ongoing video series. We want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch our video on transformations. If you're an organization or individual and would like to explore transformations in more depth, or would like to discuss how we can help you with your transformation, you can always contact us at thehelixgroup.net.